Hi everyone, this is Anna here for a feature that I'm hoping to vlog weekly, which is, well, what I'm calling, which is very uncreative, the weekly wrap-up. I'm just going to talk about what I read in the past week and what I'm currently reading and what I hope to read in the next week. So, if any of you used to read my old blog, Hope's Bookshelf, it's kind of like the 7 Book Babes videos that me and Sarah and all of us used to do a while back. It's kind of what I'm hoping to achieve. So, in the past week I kind of had a little reading spree, which I haven't had in like a really long time. It was really overdue. And I read and finished What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen, which the nice people at Penguin still sent me a copy of. The release date, at least on here, is May 10th. That might have changed, but that's what the advanced copy says. As expected, it was really good. There's not as much romance in it as there is in some of her previous books. And it's not... It didn't top out Just Listen for Me. That's my favorite Sarah Dessen book, if you didn't know. But it was still really good, and I really enjoyed it, and it's still a must-read. I mean, it's Sarah Dessen, come on. And then after that, I read Criers Cross by Lisa McMahon. I've been really excited to read this ever since I went to Lisa's signing a few years ago, and she kind of told me, she couldn't tell me a lot about it. She told me, what she told me and my mom when we were there was that it was about an OCD girl, and it was set in a spooky, really small town. So that's all I knew, but she told me that, and I was hooked. I was like, I need this. So, when I was at Barnes & Noble the other day, I saw that it was released, and I bought it. And it was really good. A lot of people say that they don't like the Wake series because of the sparse narration. But even if you read those and didn't like that, I would still tell you to try and read this one, because it's not as sparse as Wake, Fade, and Gone were. There's a little more narration, and it's not very sparse. So if that's why you didn't like her previous series, I would say still try to read this one. So this is Criers Cross. I adore that cover. It goes with the book very well. Then after I read and finished Criers Cross, I read Desires of the Dead by Kimberly Derting, which is the sequel to The Body Finder. I guess it's down there. These covers are so gorgeous, but I sometimes don't really know why there's flowers on the cover. It doesn't really do much with flowers, but it's pretty. And so this one is a continuation of Violet's story. Even if you didn't read The Body Finder, I think you should be pretty safe to still read the second one. It doesn't really go back too much to the first novel. It mentions her story from the first novel a little bit in this one, but besides that, it's a whole entirely new story. So as long as you have like the basic general idea down of The Body Finder, you can kind of get away with not reading it, even though it's really great, so I'd recommend reading it anyway. So that was Desires of the Dead, highly recommended by me. I love the series, very good. And I'm currently reading Anne and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, which is in my book bag, and it's in my car, so I can't show you that one. I haven't really started reading yet. I'm still in the first chapter, so I don't really have an opinion yet, but I'm reading that. And I'm also reading Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother by Amy Chua. Now, this isn't a YA book. This is a nonfiction memoir type thing, but it was creating lots of controversy. Like, lots of controversy. I don't know, not all of you might have seen, there was a big article in it, or about it, in the Wall Street Journal, on their website, and also in Time magazine, and in People. I mean, this book has been all over the place. So, you've probably seen it somewhere. And so I saw how much controversy was coming out of this. I was like, that sounds like something I need to read. So, my library got it, and I checked it out, and I'm currently on page 15 of this. It's very good so far. It's a very interesting story. I think the one story she's told so far about her younger daughter, when she was 3, she wouldn't practice the piano. She wasn't listening to her mom. And it was the middle of winter, and her mom like locked her out of the house out on the porch without a coat on and just socks and pajama pants. Kind of harsh. So I'm interested to see where this goes. Very interesting premise. And then I'm also reading Against My Will, Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man by James Joyce for my AP English Lit class. We have to have the first chapter read by Monday, which is like 60 pages. Should be fun. Even though this thing is really short, it's actually only like 200 some pages, and then the last like 200 pages of the book are like footnote type things. Very interesting, kind of scary. But has anyone had to read this for school? Any opinions? Any opinions? I'll take any, because I really don't want to read it, but I have to because we're writing a paper on it. Fun. So that is what I read this week and what I'm currently reading. So feel free in the comments to tell me what you are reading or your opinions on anything I've said. And that's it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.